Hello and welcome to Bite Size History, History of the United Kingdom, brought to you by AI Cast. I'm your host Aidan. In this episode, we will explore the Hillforts of the Late Bronze Age in Britain. Hillforts were fortified settlements built on high ground, such as hills and promontories, and they were a prominent feature of the prehistoric landscape in Britain during the Late Bronze Age period, from around 1000 BCE to 700 BCE. Hillforts were built for a variety of purposes, including defense, trade, and ritual. They were often located in strategic positions, such as near natural resources or along trade routes, and they were designed to provide protection from external threats. The construction of hillforts was a significant technological and architectural achievement, and it required the coordination of large-scale labor and the use of sophisticated building techniques. The walls of hillforts were often made of stone, and they were sometimes reinforced with wooden palisades or other defensive features. The hillforts of the Late Bronze Age were closely tied to the social and economic structures of the period. They were often associated with the emergence of chiefdoms, which were complex social and political organizations that emerged during the Late Bronze Age period. Hillforts were also closely tied to the development of trade and exchange networks, as they provided secure locations for the storage and exchange of goods. The hillforts of the Late Bronze Age were also closely tied to religious and ritual practices. Many hillforts were located in areas that were considered sacred or spiritually significant, and they were used for a variety of ritual practices, such as feasting and animal sacrifice. Despite their significance, the hillforts of the Late Bronze Age eventually fell out of use, and many were abandoned or repurposed during the Iron Age period. The reasons for this decline are not entirely clear, but they may have been due in part to changes in social, economic, and environmental conditions during the Iron Age period. The legacy of the hillforts of the Late Bronze Age can still be seen in the material remains of the period. Many hillforts are still visible today, and they continue to inspire fascination and interest among scholars and the general public. The study of hillforts is an important aspect of our understanding of the period, and it provides new insights into the social, economic, and cultural landscape of the Late Bronze Age. In recent years, there has been growing interest in the study of hillforts, and this has led to new discoveries and insights into the period. The use of new technologies and analytical techniques, such as LiDAR, light detection and ranging, scanning, has allowed researchers to study hillforts in new and innovative ways. This, in turn, has led to new insights into the architectural, social, and economic structures of the period. The study of hillforts also highlights the importance of understanding the ways in which prehistoric communities adapted to changing social, economic, and environmental conditions. The construction and use of hillforts reflected the complex social and political organization of Late Bronze Age societies, and they demonstrate the ability of these communities to organize and mobilize large-scale labor and resources. The study of hillforts has also contributed to our understanding of the development of trade and exchange networks during the Late Bronze Age period. Many hillforts were located near trade routes or natural resources, and they were used as centers for the storage and exchange of goods. The study of hillforts can therefore provide new insights into the economic structures of Late Bronze Age societies and the ways in which they interacted with each other. The legacy of hillforts can also be seen in the enduring cultural and artistic achievements of the period. Hillforts were often associated with the production of distinctive pottery, metalwork, and other artistic and decorative objects. The study of these artifacts can provide new insights into the artistic and technological achievements of Late Bronze Age societies and the ways in which they express their cultural identity through material culture. Overall, the study of the hillforts of the Late Bronze Age is an important aspect of our understanding of the period. It provides new insights into the social, economic, and cultural structures of Late Bronze Age societies and the ways in which they adapted to changing social, economic, and environmental conditions. Ongoing research and analysis of hillforts are helping to shed new light on the enduring legacy of prehistoric cultures and societies, and this is contributing to a better understanding of the complexity and diversity of human history. In conclusion, the hillforts of the Late Bronze Age were a significant feature of the prehistoric landscape in Britain. They were closely tied to the social, economic, and cultural structures of the period, and they were an important technological and architectural achievement. Despite the decline during the Iron Age period, the legacy of the hillforts of the Late Bronze Age can still be seen in the material remains of the period, and ongoing research and analysis are helping to shed new light on the social and cultural achievements of prehistoric communities. Thank you for listening. If you liked the show, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time on Bite Size History.